Welcome. We are in week 15. Week 15. God,
Fitting.
my gosh. But hey, we back. It's playoff time. Um, there's only two of us today. It's gonna be a short show. I'll explain the
Why is it
reason.
gonna be a short show?
Well,
Why is it
I
gonna
was
be a
gonna
short
save it.
show?
I was gonna save it, but as you see, I'm in some Bears attire here, some Bears attire. So shout out to my wife. She did something I didn't expect. She got me Bears tickets today.
Shout out to Miss Goodman. Miss Goodman. Oh,
Get to go watch the Bears play the Eagles today.
ooh,
Hey,
that's
at
gonna
least
be interesting because these are two teams that they're used to cold weather. So
yep.
yeah, it's not like you guys have an advantage or they have an advantage or anything like that. What's the weather gonna be like?
Oh man, it's in the 20s today.
Whew, it's gonna be a
Matter of
good
fact,
game.
it's 16 right now. So
Sheesh. Woo, it's gonna be a
yeah,
good
I'm about
game.
to layer up real quick.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, oh man. Uh I guess before we get started, man, how you doing, man? I feel like I haven't spoke to you that much lately.
So it's funny, man. Like I play in three leagues. In every league, I was in sixth place and, and made the playoffs in every single one of them. So, with last week, one of my leagues, the playoffs started early. I ended up dropping the number three seed. Shout out to me. And we also, I hate to bring it up, we had our number one seed go down. I hate being the number one seed because if you get upset by somebody, it's just, it's disgusting. Uh, and then in Destination Fantasy League, we're missing our counterpart, but I'm just saying only one person on this pod made the playoffs. I took the
Yeah.
shine spot, so that was pretty. I'm gonna rub that in when I see him. And then my last league, it's like I'm in, but it's not. It is what it is. I'm not doing terrible or anything because I had some people playing, but I dodged some bullets, man. I got a hate list now, and one of the people on my hate list is Noah Fant because I'll leave Noah Fant in, and Noah Fant puts up nothing or minimal points, and then I benched him, and Buddy put up 14. I'm like, this is the second time he's done it. So
Wow.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't mess with Noah Fant anymore. Like I'm down here
Mm.
about to cut him.
I mean, at this point, I mean, he gonna be off your team by default.
Right.
Oh man,
How about
yeah,
yourself?
man. I'm having a rough time here, especially in my 16 team. I was the number one seed. I'm having a rough time. Saturday Saturday games scare me. Around this time of year, they always scare me because it's you don't know what to expect sometimes. You don't because it's technically not a full week, and then guys with playoff implications just play a certain way. It's and then weather why like just they scare me. And so in my 16 teamer, I'm in a little hole right now that I need some help. I have
Gotcha.
the firepower to do it, but I need some help from his team to be a blunder here. Like he has Derek Carr, he has Booty Cheeks Derek Carr, and he has Josh Jacobs. They play against New England, so
But they could. Now, are they out of the playoff eliminated yet? I think they might. Are they in the hunt?
the Raiders or the Patriots.
Now the Raiders.
If they're still in, they're at the very last bit of it because when they
Okay.
lost last week, that was terrible. Um, Apparently New England is really good defense against fantasy running backs, and Josh Jacobs is banged up. I'm hoping Josh Jacobs don't play, but some tell him he's going to play.
Yeah, your buddy gonna play. It's a contract. I think it's contract year for Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, it is, and he's living up to every
Yeah.
dollar he's about to get. So I don't blame him for that. I don't
Yeah.
blame him. Really quick, another person that has 16 teams in their league,
Hmm.
Foxborough. Said morning y'all playoffs. Should I start Cole Kmet or Evan Ingram in a 16-man half PPR? So Cole Kmet, my boys playing the Eagles today. Evan Ingram is at home against the Cowboys.
I'm gonna take Cole Kmet in this. First off, Notre Dame turn up, but Cole Kmet has really like set it off. Like recently, he's become I believe he's Justin Fields' favorite target, or like touchdown target. Like he's really taken off, and I picked him up a few weeks ago, and I haven't regretted it. I actually was kind of mad last week when he didn't play because I picked somebody, I can't remember who I picked up, and tried to replace him with, and gave me like 0 points, but still ended up winning. But I'm taking Cole Kmet, cold weather game. Things will be a lot of short yardage, passes. Um, yeah, Cole Kmet.
Yeah, somebody got to catch the ball for the Bears, right?
Right.
Yeah. I think this one here is pretty even. I know last week, Evan Ingram went off. He went crazy for like over 100 yards. I think it was close to like 160 something. 2 touchdowns. Evan Ingram definitely did his thing, but Evan Ingram hasn't been consistent. So that's the thing. You rolling the dice, and against the Cowboys, that's tough.
Yep.
Eagles is no slouch either, but I have to agree with you. I have to give the edge to Cole Kmet. Somebody got to catch the ball. I just like the matchup slightly better for Kmet as opposed to Ingram. So definitely good luck to you, Foxborough. Bring home the trophy. Let's get to the championship round. But yeah, playoffs. So, like we said, this is week 15 for a lot of people. First week of the playoffs. I'm going back to Thursday. Is Brock Purdy a thing? Like,
I
this
hope
guy's
so.
solid.
Honestly, I'm not a Niners fan. Y'all know I'm a Colts fan. I bleed blue, but I hope so for my sake. And you can be like, what does this have to do with you?
Right.
So if you have Brock Purdy, what do you need? I don't want Jimmy G. I want Trey Lance. I want Trey Lance. And I don't know what we would have to give up as long as the price tag isn't crazy, because like we haven't seen him a whole lot. He's had a few injuries. Like I would love, and we have a good, partnership, and it's kind of fair, pretty good for the both of us, with the 49ers, the DeForest Buckner trade. They're not getting a first rounder for him because the productivity isn't there. But, if we could offer something, why not?
So my question is, for you specific as a Colts fan, would you rather take a Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, or would you rather trade, let's say, a second round pick for Trey Lance?
I'd rather trade a second round pick for Trey Lance, take that first round pick, and grab the best offensive left tackle that's in the draft.
Gotcha. Okay.
Bro, because I do not trust any quarterback, just historically, coming from Alabama or Ohio State. Ohio State, like, give me a good quarterback that they put out within the last 10 years. Like somebody who's like, okay, they haven't put out a friend. And then you could say Tua for Alabama right now, but I still think the jury's still out. Like he's having a phenomenal year because he's got exactly what he had in Alabama. He's got them Ferraris out there. You got to throw the ball up and then get it. But in the years leading up to, and I say Tua's fine, but nah. He's not that guy. I think they can win with him. He's a guy, but he's not that guy.
Yeah, no, I mean you got a point. I mean some quarterbacks just benefit for the environment around them, right?
Yeah.
Two is one. I mean, Brock Purdy is definitely one of them. He is great because the sum of the parts around him is excellent.
Yeah.
And he's playing within himself. He's not doing too much. He's taking what the defense gives him. And that's why, he's out here doing his thing by far. So yeah.
It's gonna sound crazy, but this is the first year I've really been sold on Patrick Mahomes. And y'all we like what? Because Patrick Mahomes has had those Ferraris. He had Tyreek Hill. You've got the best tight end in the game. So it's like, well, when you have all these tools around you, okay, yeah, you're gonna look good. It's just like you being like a halfway attractive person around a bunch of ugly people. Yeah, you're gonna stand out. But or if it's just a whole bunch of good looking people together, I mean, you're gonna look good too.
Man.
So I'm not like this for real. Like this is like my first real year. I'm like, all right, yeah, Mahomes is nice.
I mean, I get it because it's like they're 10-3. He out here still balling like he didn't like lose Tyreek Hill or anything. He's out here just making plays with all sorts of different number of people. So it's like it's crazy that he got better. He got better as a passer. That's wild. So
only thing about it, he has the interceptions, 11 interceptions. He got 33 touchdowns. We got 11 interceptions. It's like, yeah. I'm not, yeah.
Yeah, including 3 last week in the game.
Yeah.
Even though they was up 27-0, but still. This next one here might be a little sensitive subject here, but Vikings historic comeback. Now, the main headline for fantasy purposes in this game, but besides, the Vikings players going ballistic, Jonathan Taylor, whoever had Jonathan Taylor in their league, probably not looking too good right now.
Yeah.
I went against Jonathan Taylor and won, but the other guy also had Kirk Cousins. Initially, I was looking good until, Jeff Saturday and that crew just couldn't stop a nosebleed or stop a stop sign, or I don't know, man.
So, and we kind of talked about this before, and I'm not making excuses for my team. We stink. The Colts stink. I will tell you, my team stinks. You gotta have more than one off. If you look at it, we had one offensive touchdown. So you had 29 points that came from defense for special teams. Can't blame it on defense for not being able to stop. I mean, they can't be on the field all freaking game, man. It's balance. That's embarrassing. I think I've told you this also. I'm not mad that we lost because I want a better draft pick. I'm just mad the way that we lost. So, yeah.
Like that matters. Like for me, of course, we kind of in the same boat. Like, we definitely want a high draft pick. Like, if I wouldn't mind my team losing out, but at least come to play. Like, show some effort.
I mean, we showed effort.
It definitely was a tale of two halves for
absolutely.
For real.
Bro, but just like the Dallas game, though, like going in the fourth quarter, it was like 19-22. We were down by a couple points. It's either 21 or 22. We were down by a couple points. U.S. might put up 33 points in a quarter. I wonder how we're going to lose next week. I got a feeling that what's going to happen next week is we're going to be on the 1-yard line punching it in to win the game. And somebody's going to run all the way back to the other touchdown and get a safety. And that's how the game's going to end. Like, yeah. I mean, that's the only thing. Yeah. We stink.
I mean, that's wild, but shit might. I mean, in this day and age, the way that we have seen, I mean, we literally just saw the biggest comeback in NFL history, regular season or playoffs, and that stood since the Bills Oilers game. Well, 92, 93, whatever year that was.
Well, Frank Wright.
Man, small world.
Yeah, they've been on the bad side of history, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So yeah, if you had Jonathan Taylor, you're not feeling too good. If you had Kirk Cousins or Dalvin Cook or Justin Jefferson, any one of those three, or even if you played KJ Osborne, you felt pretty good. Even Adam Thielen scored a touchdown. So it's like everybody was out here just doing their thing, and you got to be feeling pretty good about yourselves. The Browns-Ravens game was a little lackluster. I expected a little bit more just in general. But
with that game right there, man, it's crazy. Like, I see him getting in his groove, and I know people are going to have different opinions. I don't want to really get into it about Deshaun Watson, but I think it's good seeing him play football. Like, I feel like he's getting back into the swing of things. And, like, you can tell that he's, like, super rusty. But just watching him, it's like, oh, wow. And I'm glad I don't have to play him twice a year or anymore. He's getting better, but both of these teams, like you said, it was lackluster. It made the defenses look awesome.
It did. I'm like, Myles Garrett is a superhero out here.
Oh, yeah.
And they
flip a card and still sacking quarterbacks.
they made Justin Tucker look human. I'm like, man. We got one more here from Foxborough News. Need a flex play. I played Ayuk Thursday. Yikes. So I need not to slip on my flex. I got DeAndre Swift, Evan Ingram, Kieran Williams, or can't even pronounce that name. So
Yeah, we ain't gonna even
uh,
start him because we can't pronounce his name.
that'll
That's
be horrible.
I think that's the tight end from Denver.
No, I thought that
That's
was
not him.
the running back from the Texans. I'm gonna double check that real quick.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. Double
what's
check
the?
that.
Doesn't Denver have a
Yeah, they do have a tight end
name
that's
with a
that.
similar name?
Yeah, they do. It's just all jacked up.
But out of this list right now, I'm saying Swift. Just let me see who the Lions are playing. I think that's supposed to be a shootout. Running
Yeah,
back for
right.
Tech. I appreciate it, Foxborough. Um, I'm going Swift. Out of this list, I'm going Swift. All right, because you know he's gonna get his touches. Yeah, and that offense is the offense is nice.
So here, what makes me conflicted here. So the golfence is nice when the golfence is indoors. That is it's crazy. If you look at the numbers when he actually played indoors this year as opposed to outside, completely different.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Completely
Yeah,
different.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, okay, but okay,
Not
flip of
saying
that,
that.
you got to
Uh,
run the ball.
see, I would this Lions Jets game is throwing me off this week because of the simple fact that there's no Mike White and Disney Channel quarterback Zach Wilson is playing.
Oh, he's terrible
So
too.
it's like when if Mike White was playing, I expect the Jets to put up some numbers, and therefore the Lions have to keep up because the Lions their offense to a certain degree is pretty dynamic. I don't know about outside, but they have to put up one. Now it's like I don't know what to expect out of Zach Wilson. Game flow can be. It could. The ceiling is still a high scoring game, but at worst, the bottom floor is definitely just a bottom out 12-7 game. It's ugly, but but I am rolling with you with DeAndre Swift just because more likely to he has the higher ceiling out of all of them by
Okay.
far the best talent. You just get that man in space, he can do work. So this here, I get it's. I'm pretty sure with him, he's probably thinking between Swift or Ingram because Ingram came off a great game.
Right. But look at
But
Ingram's stats. Like, how consistent has he been?
that right, and that was the thing we just talked about here about a few
Yeah.
minutes ago. So I gotta play the best player when healthy in these situations. That's me. If I'm going to go out, especially in a deep league, I'm playing my best player and I'm going out swinging. So I'm playing Swift. So good luck to you, Foxborough. The cool cat, Kirk
There we go. Yeah.
Olave or Garrett Wilson.
Thanks,
See,
Cool Cat, for adding the Garrett in there, man. Because it'd be like, people say Wilson. I'm like, man, which one? That's like such a common name.
mm,
I'm taking Olave against the Falcons.
I know this one is
I always get Chris Olave. And what's the guy's name that plays for same came out the same? I think same draft plays for Atlanta.
London.
Yeah, Drake. For some reason, I get them mixed up. But yeah, I'm taking Olave. Maybe it's a face thing. I'm gonna look him up real quick.
Olave's been he's been hit or miss, but I feel like he's been more solid than bust. Christian Kirk though, it's like, yeah, you're going against Dallas. But Christian Kirk's been eating though this year.
It's all gonna depend on what's his face, Trayvon Diggs, if he's gonna get burnt or not. Mr.
I mean,
50-50 himself.
that man lives on the edge.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, if Mike White was playing, I would have said Garrett Wilson all day, every day.
Yeah.
I'm a lean Turks Christian Kirk. Wait a minute. Destination Fantasy said Kirk is a solid option. That,
Huh.
huh? I think that's our counterpart there, sneaking in. Unless,
He must be on break.
gotta be. Yep. So Deshaun said no Mike White. Christian Kirk is a solid option.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm taking Kirk. I wouldn't be mad at you if you picked Olave either. I wouldn't be mad at that. It's a good problem to have right now.
That's
Definitely a
all
good
right.
problem to have. So yeah. I like Kurt. Deshaun likes Kurt. Mr.
I'm taking
West
a lot of it. Yeah.
likes Olave.
Okay.
I think they're
I think
all good
either or is
options.
good though.
Yeah. Man, if Mike White was playing. See, I got a dilemma because I have Garrett Wilson playing in my flex right now in one of these leagues today. But it's like I might not have a choice. I just gotta hope that the Disney guy can give my guy the ball. That's a lot to ask for, honestly. That's a lot to
Yeah.
ask for.
He's too busy checking out moms.
Man, but the crazy thing is he's playing for his career is at stake. His career as a
Yeah.
starter is at stake. It really is. Like out of all the quarterbacks in that draft class that year, including Davis Mills, even though Davis Mills, that's
Well, he's
the
like a
writing's
second
on
or
the
third round
wall.
pick or something.
Something like that. Long neck
Yeah.
Mills. Um, it's Zach Wilson who's the first one that's really on the hot seat here.
Who was taken first? Was it Kyler Murray first, or who was that? Who's else in that draft? My bad. It wasn't
Trevor Lawrence,
Trevor Lawrence. Okay, it was Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and then
Trey Lance,
Trey Lance. Yeah,
and then
Trigger
my
Trey,
guy, and then Mac.
Marlon Mac Day.
Uh, hey man, cool guy says Zach Wilson about to throw like 3 picks. I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised.
is he gonna be seeing ghosts like Sam Darnold was out there?
That's crazy, man. Oh, how the
That
mighty
man
have
said
fallen.
he's.
Poor Sam. He'll be
I
back
know.
up somewhere next year.
Sam to the Colts.
No,
Okay, good answer. Good answer.
too fast. Nah. I told you who I want. I want Trey Lance, bro. I want a quarterback that's mobile, but it depends on coaching.
Oh man, Deshaun, let me know if you're still here. Let me know if you're still here. And so we had one other game that we thought it was a snow game, but didn't turn out to be a snow game. But the snow came at the very end of the game.
Yeah.
And I'm a little upset because I if had I known that was going to happen, yeah, I probably would have played Tua in my league.
Yeah.
I'm very upset about that, and that's why I'm in a hole right now because I ended up playing Tyler Huntley. That hurt. Just so I feel like, well, you've been to a game this year, right?
No, actually, I haven't went to one game this year.
You went to like 3 of them last year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then Deshaun drove all the way to Pittsburgh for a game. That was pretty cool. Deshaun, just so you know, my wife came through. She surprisingly got me Bears tickets today. That's why in the Justin Fields jersey. Just so you know, I'm a little excited about that one. Foxborough says I think Detroit can pull it out today. I think so too.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the offensive firepower is in there. The defense is still legit. Don't get me wrong. Like Jared Goff might mess around, throw 3 picks today too. But I mean, I trust Jared Goff even outside more than I trust Zach Wilson. Like I trust DeAndre Swift more than Bam Knight today. I think I trust all the pass catchers for the Lions more than the Jets today. So I trust Dan Campbell more. Just today.
Bro, I like Dan Campbell, man.
I do
He's
too,
a wild dude, man.
Dude, I don't know. Hard Knocks gave me a soft spot for this team this year. It started off rough, but they won 5 out the last 6. Like, you know what? I hope they do sneak in the playoffs. I want to see it.
I want to see Dan Campbell. Yes.
All right, so
oh my God.
Good morning, guys. I benched Diggs because of the weather. Turned out he didn't score anyways. What did Diggs put up this week? Because I saw him catching passes.
Yeah. Looking up really, really quick. Yeah, 5 catches for 60 yards. Who did you? Oh, okay, hey Ray, who did you bench him for though?
Yeah, let us know that part. Cool, Cat said it's a win-win for Chicago. If you win, you win. If you lose, you get a better pick in the draft. I mean,
What? Here's a question for y'all. So, what do y'all take in the draft?
so what I'm hearing is, I think it's that pass rush guy. If we keep our pick, it's gonna be that forgot his name. I think he's at Alabama.
Okay.
But what more importantly, what I'm hearing is they would like to trade that pick to trade down for another couple of first round picks. So like the Lions have 2 of them. The Seahawks are in the same boat.
Yeah.
So, and I know the Lions just came out a couple of weeks ago, said they believe in golf, but Seattle on the other hand, even though Geno is playing lights out, who's to say like, you know what, Geno, you are playing lights out, but this is a quarterback heavy draft and we like this guy. So we're going to make the trade. We're going to draft our quarterback. You're going to be our bridge and go from there.
Absolutely.
So you never know. Bears ticks right on, bro. Man, dude, I haven't been to a game in 10 years. It's been a whole decade. And them tickets be expensive. I don't even know where she got the money from to get it, but either way, I'm not mad. I'm very, very happy. He got me like 10. He got like 10. Okay, that must be Diggs. Yeah. And then Keenan Allen. Yeah. You know what? I'm not mad at for what it's worth. Because Tennessee is very, very generous against wide receivers. So I mean that might have panned out.
He's got to be on the field. If they're feeding that ball to Derrick Henry, he's got to be on the field. You know, and that's Tennessee can control the clock.
And that's the flip side, because the Chargers are trash against running backs. Trash. You know what? We gonna hit the DraftKings lineup today.
Oh snaps!
All right, so at quarterback we got Dak Prescott 6,200 against the Jags. Jags can definitely be vulnerable against the pass there. Derrick Henry right there. $8,000. I think if I'm not mistaken, the Chargers average they allow like 5.5 yards a carry or something like that. It's something ridiculous, or something after contact. It's ridiculous. So at $8,000, give me 24 points. Derrick Henry is definitely capable of doing so. I got Bam Knight at 5,300, more so a value play there. Wide receiver, I got Jamar Chase, my namesake, against the Bucks. Christian Kirk 66. As far as a game flow there. I got more from the Texans, 4,200 today against the Chiefs. I feel like that's definitely a good value play there. Greg Dulcich, tight end for the Broncos against the Cardinals, who are very, very, very generous against tight ends. And with the backup quarterback, Ripien, I mean, he should favor the tight end. At running back, I got Lat Murray at 5,100 against that same Cardinals defense. It's a little generous, and I got the Broncos defense. So yeah, that's my tournament play. When you said Derrick Henry, you know that pretty much unlocked that one. Yeah, you have to get it in there. Oh man, with you being the 6th seed and all, and it seems like you're in good position entering today. Mm-hmm. Is there a player on your team or on your opponent's team that's basically the make it or break it point for you winning or losing?
One of my leagues, bro, like I'm about to pull up the lineup. One of my leagues I was going against Dalvin Cook. Bruh. In the fourth quarter, the man had like 11 points, took off for like 33. I was like, oh my God.
Dude, when he took that little short.
So that could kill me. But like one, I'm projected 113. He's projected like 130 something. That's in that league, but I still have 8 players. Like, so I'm gonna go to that team real quick. Look at that matchup. J.K. Dobbins, it was fair what he gave me. I wish he would have got a tub, but Joe Burrow, I need Joe Burrow to light it up against. I need them to do like they did the Bucks last week. I need them to pull them off. I need to pull him off air because the butt whooping so bad. Tony Pollard, I need Tony Pollard. I need Tony Pollard to be that Tony Pollard that we've been liking, and I need T Higgins to play. I need T Higgins to play because if Jamar Chase is out there, T Higgins, that's a great second. Like either one of them.
They both can eat.
Yeah. Another league. Let's see. In that same game I was just talking about, I need Joe Mixon to play. I need Joe Mixon to play and ball, and I'm also putting a lot on Devontae Smith. Which, my bad, bro.
No, by all means, it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, I need him to show up for me. I hate Noah Fant. Let me go to my last one. My last league. I'm not really expecting much, but Nuke. Oh, Christian Watson. I'm expecting to probably lose this one and get kicked out. I was going to ask you about this. Should I roll with Watson or Scary Terry tonight? Yeah. And then I got Hopkins. Like, should I even start Hopkins?
I'm playing Hopkins.
I know it doesn't have Kyler Murray, but Colt McCoy get that ball doing.
Yeah, we have learned over the course of his career, this man is matchup and quarterback proof. It don't even matter. You playing Hopkins. Yep. You waited this whole time for Hopkins. Hopkins has showed up where you do not turn your back on Hopkins at this point. When you need him the most, you do not turn your back on Hopkins.
So do I start Watson against the Rams, which I think the Rams are going to get smacked because their defense is going to be on the field so much with Baker Mayfield. Like Green Bay's defense is like, okay. And that's all you have to be against them.
It just depends I guess it just depends if they show up or not. Like they are a good defense, but half the time they ain't played like one.
And that goes back to the offense. And I like Aaron Rodgers. I know that it hurts. I like Aaron Rodgers. He's different type of guy, very gifted, but he hasn't played well this year. That offense hasn't played well this year. And then if your defense is on the field all the time, stinkers.
Ray said, be careful playing Watson. Check the weather. It is in Green Bay. So it's like Watson has been probably the biggest bright spot for the Packers in the last month by far. The only bright spot, actually. But Scary Terry has, ever since, I call him Shane Falco, Mr. Heineke came in, McLaurin has turned the corner there that we wanted to see. So it does put you in a tough predicament. Division game.
We're going to go to the last 4 games. Watson, Dallas 32, Tennessee 21, Philly 21, Chicago 24. Now we got to go to Scary Terry real quick. Just real quick. I'm just calling it out. I mean, Scary Terry, I'm going to go to the last 4 games, 29, 9, 24. And the 2 highest games were against divisional, which was his
Giants is one of them. I know that for
Giants, yeah. So, and that's who they're playing again. They're playing the Giants.
And they're at home, I think, right?
Yeah, they are at home. So, Scary Terry, or that's why I was like, well, shit, should I take Hopkins out? I mean, because I'm expecting Scary Terry to ball, and I'm expecting Watson to possibly ball. Like, both of them. Should I? Who's my other option? Let me look at my other option.
That'd be a tough pill to swallow if.
No, I already played Amari Cooper. I played Amari Cooper, and he gave me 9 points.
Man, I'm kind of glad Amari only got 9 points.
I got it.
Boy, I thought he was about to. In my opinion, he should have turned up, but.
I have until the evening to make this decision, because if I roll with Watson, I mean, that's tomorrow. But if I get like a feeling about McLaurin.
So you all that's watching, help my guy out. I got to step away real briefly. Help my guy out.
Help me out. I mean, talk. You got. Okay. Yeah. Let me see where we're going. I'm gonna get one of y'all. Watson, Hopkins, and McLaurin. Like, who should I start? Yeah, I need to start two of them. One's gonna be in the flex. I already started Mari Cooper. Didn't really get. I didn't get like anything crazy out of that. Like I said, it's 9 points. And this one right here, I need to kind of swing for the fences as well because I'm projected to lose this game anyway by like 30 something points, almost 30 points. I think like 27 or something like that. I know Hopkins. Okay, so Hopkins. We got Foxborough News comes with Hopkins. So all right, so now it's between Watson and McLaurin. It's like I don't know, man. Watson has been balling out like 20 plus the last couple of weeks. So what do I do? I'm gonna reach for yeah. I need y'all to help me out on this one. And then also take consideration, they're both playing for playoff position. I don't see the Cardinals getting into the playoffs. Foxborough don't see. That's what I did. I put Watson into the lineup. And all right, Foxborough News. I'm actually thinking about pulling out DeAndre Hopkins because they have no chance to make the playoffs. They're not playing for anything. Like, who are they even playing? So they're playing against Denver. Really good defense. You know what, man? I think I'm gonna bench DeAndre Hopkins today. I'm projected to lose anyway. The Cardinals ain't making the playoffs. They're not playing for anything. They're playing against the Denver defense is pretty freaking good. The defense is nice.
Hey, Foxborough said, no, McCoy, if he throws it, that's all he's going to throw to. We've seen it before.
Like, no, I'm projected to lose it. So I'm leaving in Nuke. We're going Nuke and Watson. If I lose this one, this ain't the one I really care about. I really want to win the Destination Fantasy just because my first year in, bragging rights.
I want you to win it too. Somebody on this pod got to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
I lost in the championship last year. I'm mad about that.
Yeah, I want the defending champ. Hopefully I can get him next week. Let me see if he's still in. His name's up there. Well, yeah, you got anything else you want to talk about, bro?
Let me just do a quick scan real quick, and then we can get out of here. Today's show is quick because I gotta get prepared to go to this game. Yes. Doing like 5 layers of clothing, all the good stuff.
Bro, you got any Carhartt?
I don't. It's crazy. So at my job, like they gave out for Appreciation Week, they gave out all Carhartt stuff to all the guys. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I'm trying to see if there's any extras so I can possibly snag one here.
Yeah. Bro, I bought because I'm doing it. Well, I'll talk to you about it off the pod. But I got some Carhartt stuff, and that stuff is undefeated, man. Yeah.
Man. And so like just today's, I guess the rest of the games in general. So the Texans backfield, like in my 16 teamer, which I desperately need the Raiders to lay an egg here for me, which they kind of have half the year anyway. So I picked up Rex Burkhead because I have Saquon Barkley as one running back. You start 2 running backs and there's no flex. You got to start 3 wide receivers. But I picked up Burkhead because it was either that, P. Ryan, which I, can't play really P. Ryan today. There's no, Joe Mixon playing. Gus Edwards, it would have been a viable option if Dobbins didn't come back. Or Kareem Hunt, who's been a total dud the whole year.
Super milk dud, bro. I cut him. He's so bad.
Man, so I got Rexy Burkhead in my lineup today against the Chiefs. I just need him to catch a couple passes, do a couple things. That's all. I mean, Damian Pierce, they put him on IR. He's done for the year. So little sneaky options like that can definitely go a long way. But you also, at the end of the day, you need your stars to play like stars.
Yep.
So Saquon Barkley, I need you to show up, man. DeAndre Hopkins, I need you to show up, man. Chris Godwin, I need you to show up. Travis Kelce, I need you to show up. And Bagley, the kicker for the Lions, I need you to show up, man. I do.
Kick some 60-yarders, bro. Like, I need you to kick
Dude,
about 12 of them.
because I'm gonna be very, very upset if I lose and I'm the number one seed in this
Oh, bro,
to an
that's
eight seed.
I've been there before though, so that's the last thing I want to do is be number one and go down, especially the 8 seed. The
So
worst.
So at the very last second, because I was talking to you and Deshaun about not playing Gabe Davis because of the snow, blah blah blah. I just happened to see the weather pregame when it was on NFL Network. I'm like, I don't see an ounce of snow. I'm waiting for them to check different angles. I'm like, it's not even snowing. You know what? If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose with my guys. So I played Gabe Davis. He gave me 9. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I will take that. He was projected for 11. He gave me 9. I mean, because Buddy had Amari Cooper. He was projected for 14. He gave him 9.
you said I broke even.
Bass, the kicker, was projected for 10. He gave him 6. So if Derek Carr and this Raiders offense hit a dud, he also got Garrett Wilson, and I feel a lot better knowing that Zach Wilson is quarterback. I might still have a chance here. I might still have a chance. They said, have fun today at the game. I made it to a game as well this season. I was at the Philly Green. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think that was a Sunday night game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think Philly won that game too.
They did. They did. I think the Packers made it close towards the end of the game, but yeah, I think the Eagles did win there. So we got one here. So Rodgers or Brady? I have Brady in there now, but no idea. Also happy I dropped Bass going with Jake Elliott. No, that's a good play, especially since the projected of the snowstorm. You didn't know what to expect off of that. So, I would play Brady.
It's crazy you had to say that. Yeah, I guess I still think Brady never gonna get smacked.
It's like I'm just thinking about game flow because Bengals been rolling here as far as the offense. So you would think they would have to keep up. So
I'm on T. Higgins watch. It's like, yeah. Hopefully he don't get me like he did last year. Last week.
The dude played one snap and they sat him. Like that's the stuff.
I thought they pulled him out.
I was told one snap, and that was it.
Bruh. Okay, so it says he's listening to this question. They say he expects him to suit up.
Yeah, like
it does say a single snap for Cleveland due to recurring hamstring injury.
So you telling me doing out the whole warm-up process, he apparently he felt fine, and all of a sudden he ran one route and was done. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And then really quick, back to this one as far as Foxborough. They said the other guy from Houston, I asked y'all about going to be the catching back. I can't see Burkhead to help too much. I thought his role always was catching back. I just need Burkhead to maybe be a third down passing situation. Give me a couple of looks because it's pretty scary. I mean, I could pick up the other running back from Houston or Warren for Pittsburgh. It's pretty ugly out here. It's
getting rough. Fantasy land.
Yeah. Kevin said T better play. Yeah. And if he don't, he better not dress. I mean, for real.
Not at all. He better come out in a hoodie. Fill in the blank.
All right. So, we'll wrap up within the next 5 minutes here. David Montgomery or Bam Knight? So do you trust David against the Eagles today, or do you trust Bam against the Lions?
I'm going to say Montgomery versus the Eagles, just because like the Lions know that Zach Wilson can't throw. So it's like play to run. Yeah.
And yeah, it's like Bam's been pretty good, but he's been pretty good with Mike White at quarterback. I don't. Yeah, I guess by default I'm gonna have to go Montgomery. Not saying Knight can't, but I feel like easier path with Montgomery as far as getting points here today. Especially we're very run heavy too, so I would play Montgomery. And you know how I felt at the beginning of the year about Montgomery, so
yeah. Oh, you hate it.
He just He just not that guy.
What's that? What's another guy? I need y'all to cut Darnell Mooney so he can come to us too.
Come on, man.
I
That's
want
like
Mooney.
our only.
Nope, no. You and what's the other dude, Brandon? Like y'all bash that man so much. I need.
Mooney?
Yeah, y'all hate that man.
No, we do not hate Mooney. We just know he's not a true number one.
All right. We'll send him over here. He could be our number 2 then. If he ain't a number 1, we put him over there with.
Wait, hold on. We still trying to find our number one. At least you got Pittman.
Pierce is nice too if you throw him the ball.
He is, and Paris Campbell. When he plays, he's actually productive.
Hey, Paris Campbell has not missed one game this year, which I'm proud. Hey, I'm happy for him, man. That man has been, yeah.
And what's funny is I was thinking about this yesterday and the day before. The 2 running backs that we were so hesitant to draft for obvious reasons between Barkley and Christian McCaffrey has been probably the most healthiest.
Yep.
Healthy and productive running backs all year.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
Well, I think Saquon missed a couple games, didn't he? He missed like a game
with one. But when like nothing 5, 6,
crazy.
7, 8. Yeah. And his productivity has been great the whole year. Kevin said, I really want to play Rodgers, but already have Aaron Jones and Green Bay D would be going on. So in the pack, okay. They said N'Keal Harry for the future number 1.
No, Kevin. No, Kevin. No,
Kevin,
no.
I kid you not. I am going to the game not looking at N'Keal Harry today as my number 1.
Oh, man. No.
Does Indy need to draft a QB this upcoming draft? Yeah, they do.
So this is the thing. You can draft one, but I got a little scenario. I want a left tackle. Well, if he's available and it's not a crazy price tag, I want him to trade for Trey Lance if he's available. So, yeah, young, mobile, can sling it. Yeah.
I mean, it's better than the formula that Jim Irsay been trying to pull for the last 4 or 5 years. Like, bro, what are we doing?
This old guy in.
He's experienced. He's seen it all. He'll take us to the promised land, and he's cheap.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's crazy that Phillip Rivers has been, like, the best project y'all had. At least he got y'all to the playoffs, right?
Yeah, I think I don't know if we went to the playoffs with Jacoby. I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I think you did with Phillip, though.
Yeah, we went first round Buffalo. Dang near beat him.
Yeah, dude.
Dang near beat him. Yeah.
That was unexpected because we expect the Bills to just like walk all over you, and you all like played them like to the very end, if I'm not mistaken. It was like to the very end.
Yeah. Oh, he said something else. So I'm very upset about the Andrew Luck thing. Let me show you something though. I'm not mad at Andrew. He's still hanging up. I still remember the day. The franchise screwed him too, though, because that man went through like so much. He got beat up. I don't like the style the way he left, but I mean, yeah.
All right, so I'll say this last point, and then we'll close about Andrew Luck. It's crazy. So my first Bears game was watching Andrew Luck's first game. It happened to be, against the Bears at Soldier Field. First pass of the game by Jay Cutler was a pick 6. Good old Jay Cutler. That's vintage Jay Cutler for you right there. Then I think we ended up winning 41-17. But then Andrew Luck's last game was him retiring in the middle of a preseason game against the Bears. I just
started and ended with the Bears, man. Darn those Bears.
We're forever connected, man.
That's fun.
Oh, man. They got that man line as soon as he left. Facts.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we're cutting this short today. Your boy got to get out of here to go to Soldier Field. He said Matt Forte suiting up today. Hey, man. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing number 22 out there one more time.
Just one more time.
Man, Matt Forte, he's forever loved in the city of Chicago. He gave it his all. But yeah. So everyone, good luck today. The best advice I can give you, like, especially if there's tough matchups, like the guys that got you there, more than likely, those are guys you're still going to play. Do not overthink it. Go with your gut feeling. I mean, if you need a home run, you need a home run, and then go get you a home run hitter. But all in all, play the guys that got you this far. And you never know what may happen. That's why they play the game, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah. So next Sunday, I know it's Christmas. We may do Sunday, we may do Saturday. We still trying to figure that out. But either way, I want to hear a bunch of y'all come on here saying like, I'm in a championship game. Let's get them trophies, and then New Year's Day or whatnot, we celebrating. So yeah. Let's see. Kevin said, "Have a good day, boys. Peace. Appreciate you, Kevin, for stopping by." Ray said, "You'll see a vintage Gale Sayers uniform on someone probably." I think the time that I did go to the Bears, somebody had like a all black Urlacher jersey. I'm sitting here like, where did you get that from? That was clean. It was stitched on too, and it wasn't iron. It was stitched. So yeah. Before we get out of here, Mr. West, where can they find us?
Like to wait for the banner. Okay. All right. Basically, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the podcast. And if you guys want to donate, please look in the lower right corner for our Cash App to support the pod. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and other platforms. There's a Cash App right there. Good luck to everybody. Have a great weekend and go fantasy. I can't say go Colts right now because we're just bad.
I feel you. Since I'm going, go Bears.
I thought it was bear down.
Yeah. Bear down.